So we are back with another video. If you hear a little rattling around, hi Mackenzie, that's my baby dog. She's so bad. Come here, you gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Okay, so anyway, I'm outside, but I thought today would be the perfect day to film this kind of video because it's just what I felt like talking about. So this is another video about toxic relationships and going through toxic relationships. First and foremost, I would like to say that sometimes in a relationship we're in one and we're so blinded by things, and I pause because a lot of times when I'm talking I just kind of be reflecting about my own situation, but we go through bad relationships and you know they're bad in your gut, and as yet you still stay with an individual because now you are lowering your standards just for them to stay, and people call it love and it's truly hell. You know what I'm saying? But when you love somebody, it's a lot of things that you do because you love that individual. So why I'm here pretty much for this video is just to let you know that it's okay to walk away from a bad relationship. You know, I have dated 2 people in my entire life, and one of which was not really serious. It was like your high school kind of love, and then one was early 20s, and you know, I took it a whole lot more serious and I got hurt, and after me getting hurt it was just like, well, what do you do now? Like, where do you go from here? And for a while I was stuck. Like, I thought that I could not leave. I thought that if I did leave, me trying to imagine my life without this person would be so bad that I would have to come back. But the person was treating me so bad, and it was just like, now I look at it and I should have been left. But like I said, you do certain things when you're in love with the individual that nobody understands until they fall in love with somebody. So ways to get out of this, I always say in all the videos I do, like, you have to change the way that you think. You have to be more positive. Start hanging out with different people. Around me, when I'm in a bad relationship, I noticed that I didn't have a really great support system, from family to people I considered friends. I would get bad advice, or sometimes I would get advice that it was just like, I don't know. Like, I asked a person, and I won't say their name, but I asked them, you know, well, how many chances should you give a person? And they told me, well, as many as you think that you can take. And the truth is, no, you shouldn't look at it like that. Yeah, that is a way to look at it. But in that same breath, it's like, well, why would you give them as many as you could take? Because you're going to keep getting hurt. You're going to keep having your hopes up high just to be disappointed. So you should walk away while you still have your dignity, and don't spend another day, whether you spent years already or you spent only months, whatever have you, whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, once you stop, out of sight is out of mind. So therefore, after you stop being around somebody for a good amount of time, you kind of just start forgetting, and you get in that pattern and know that you are going to be able to live without them because you were doing it before. And although it's going to be hard and it's going to suck and it's going to sting, you know, and days may drag longer, and at night it just really hits you, I just want you to know that you're going to be okay. And a lot of times we don't hear that enough in situations. Like, you're gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay, everything did happen for a reason, and in that reason, you know, it taught you something. I have people at home while I'm recording, so it's a little bit awkward, but it is what it is. But yeah, so you have to realize that and start loving yourself a little bit more. Sometimes we get cheated on too in a relationship, and it lowers your confidence. You are everything and more. Don't let somebody tell you otherwise, because people cheat, and then I notice, or if it's not even just cheating, it's just bad things in general, the toxicity of something, and you feel to yourself that like you're doing something wrong. You start putting the blame game on you when in reality it's them. Don't blame yourself for somebody else's actions. Don't think because the way they treat you is your fault. If you look at things from another person's perspective and you've tried your best to sit down and talk to them, have a conversation with them, try something new to show them that you still care about them, but no matter what you do, it just seems like it's not enough, and you begin to blame yourself, that's another sign that you need to go, because at the end of the day, you never knock a person for trying. When is it a crime for somebody putting in effort and trying? If I'm trying to mend something with you, I'm trying to show you that I care, but it seems like everything I do is just never good enough, then it's time for you to leave. And like I said again, it's gonna be hard, but you can do it. Sometimes we have to fake it till we make it, and we have to brainwash ourselves into thinking that everything is perfectly okay in that given moment until it is perfectly okay in that given moment. Everybody's not expressive, and everybody's not able to get up and be as chatty about it, or you may not have anybody to talk to, but mentally you're all you have at the end of the day. Like when everybody is gone, it's just you. It's just you, yourself, your mind. And cleanse your mind, cleanse your soul. You know, maybe do some late night grocery shopping, do some praying, some soul searching, some reading, some watching some movies, a lot of smiling, a lot of laughing. Start hanging around people that uplift you. If you can't find a lot of people that uplift you, don't kick it with them until you're mentally ready, because that could have also, a bad mood on how you're trying to get through something bad to get to something good, and you're hanging out with people that are negative energy. It just doesn't help. My friend told me to join a dating site, and I bust out laughing because I'm like, I don't want to do that. And I did it, and I bust out laughing because I'm not on there to find love. I'm not on there for anything serious. I'm on there just to have a laugh, and that's what people make me do on that website, because they are off the chain, and it's giving me time to pass. Like when I have nothing else to do, I go on there and I laugh. It's so important to have laughter every single day when you're dealing with something toxic. And there's many ways, but don't sit up there and constantly let a person make a fool out of you and continue to run over you, because the truth is, if somebody is constantly handing somebody food or money, why wouldn't a person take it if they know that they always can get it from you? Why wouldn't a person go back to a person that they know that they'll always have second chances with, and more chances, and they don't even have to put in effort, because they know at the end of the day you're going to forgive them anyway. Now granted, if you feel like this is something that you really want to fight for, and you want to search for, and you feel like this could be your soulmate or whatever have you, then you still let them put in a fight. Don't sit up there and put in 110% and they're not even giving you 10. Don't sit up there and put in 50% and they're not even giving you 30. And that's nothing bad to say. That's the truth, because at the end of the day, you can't even keep fighting and then you have no more left to fight, and then they move on because they weren't fighting in the beginning, so they're not tired anyway. And that's the situation that I was dealing with, and it took me to realize that if somebody really loves you, like I've said before, they're not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize their relationship towards you. And I'm sorry I keep looking this way. I have 2 dogs and one is over by the pool. But yeah, so you have to look at it from that scenario and stop beating yourself up. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We sit up here and we're too busy comparing ourselves. We're too busy doubting ourselves to know that it's not enough time here for you to be bothered about somebody who doesn't care about you. Girl, go to work every day, look your best. Boy, go to work every day, look your best. Buy you some perfume, buy you some makeup, buy you some new clothes, whatever excites you, that enhances yourself, that makes you feel better about you. Dabble maybe into some more makeup or doing your hair a different way, and live. Like, get out and live. And know that everything is going to be alright in the end, because it is. And love yourself a little more, and in all this doing, I promise you, you will. Some days will be harder than others, but just know that you will get through them. And I really wanted to just do this video freely and not really write anything down. It's just how I feel at this given moment. But yeah, sometimes we all look to hear things like these, or we look to confide in a person, and we don't hear stuff like this. So I just wanted to do this so maybe one day I can look at it if I'm going through this again. And I went through a bad breakup, and I'm still kind of going through it, and it's hard and it sucks. But at the end of the day, I can honestly say that I'm happy, and it's a different kind of sadness. I don't have a sadness because, you know, I'm getting disappointed anymore, or I'm getting cheated on. I have a sadness of, dang, it kind of sucks because we made some bomb ass memories. But you know what? It's okay, because this person is going to be hopefully now a better person to the next individual that they date because of me. And in my shoes, I've learned from this person as to what I don't want in somebody else. When I'm getting treated that way, rather than stay and try to stick it out, I'm not going to stay this time. I'm going to leave a whole lot sooner, because I know that I'm worth a whole lot more. And now I know that, even though I knew it before and it was hard, but I'm not going to get so attached if I see somebody's treating me badly. It's okay to walk away. So that's all. I just wanted to let you guys know. I think I'm going to do also a video about confidence. My lighting is horrible. The angles are horrible. I look so much better in person than I do on camera. I just be looking like ew, but you know, it is what it is. I have to get a better setup, and it'll come in time. But right now I'm just doing these videos, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and it just made you think of something happy versus something negative. And I hope that everybody's day goes well while you're watching this. And if you're going through this particular thing, just know, girl, boy, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You keep on smiling and you keep on being happy. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.